Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Cal Bell. How are you today? Today I decided to bring you guys a makeup tutorial on a St. Patty's Day look. Um, Hopefully you guys will enjoy it and find it useful. Alright, so today I'm going to use one of the eyeshadow palettes that I created myself with MAC eyeshadows. As you can see, I have multiple green eyeshadows in this palette. I will be using both of these. I am not sure what the names of they are, but once I find out, I'll put it in the description down below. I'm also going to use their I like to watch eyeshadow single. And I am probably also going to dip into my Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette number 5. Actually, it's palette 11, I guess. As you can see, there's a couple of green options in there. Okay, I already have my base on. So right now what I'm going to do is I am going to work with a crease color. So I am going to go ahead and grab a fluffy brush, and I am going to pick up actually the color in the center of the Natasha Denona palette and just blend it in the crease of my eye, just using wiper motions back and forth. And yes, it is a green eyeshadow look for St. Patty's, but for my crease, I always like to have a crease color base that is kind of a deeper tone than my skin color. So it's typically in the range of those taupes and light browns. So that's what I'm doing today. Okay, just back and forth. Just blending it in circular motions. Okay, I'm gonna let it be for now. Okay, next I am going to go into the MAC palette, which I created, and I am going to pick up this light green color, and I'm going to pick it up with a flat brush. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I'm just going to apply it to my lid. Okay, starting from the inner corner of my eye and slowly building it up towards the outer area and center area of my eye. Just really building up that color. Okay, do the same thing on the other eye. Really layering it on so the color can really pop. Okay. Gonna smooth out the edges by blending. Okay. Next, I am going to take a small flat brush and I am going to dip into the dark green color in the Natasha Denona palette number 11. And I'm just gonna focus that in the outer corner of the eye. Okay. And I'm gonna put that a little bit also in the inner corner of my eye. Okay. Then I'm gonna bring it slowly into the crease, but I'm not gonna close it. I'm just going to bring it about halfway, leaving a little bit of a gap. Okay, so not connecting the two sides, leaving a little bit of a gap, because we're gonna do a halo effect for this eye look. Okay, now I'm just gonna build up that color. Going to do the same thing to the other side of the eye, or my other eye. Trying to make sure both eyes look even. Again, applying it in the inner corner as well. And into the crease, but not connecting the two sides, leaving a little bit of a gap. Okay. I'm going to take a fluffy brush next and grab the same color and just kind of bring it towards, blend it out into the lid, so that it's not just focused in the crease but a little bit higher in the eye, not quite to the brow line, but just a little bit above the crease color. Okay, so I didn't connect the two sides, but when I'm blending, I am blending that color back and forth, and touching the area that I left as a gap. But as you can see, the color there is not intense because I'm using a blending brush to pass it back and forth. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that same color and I'm just gonna really focus it in the outer corner, just layering it on. Okay. And layering it back on into the crease. Because I want that crease to be really sharp, except in the areas where I blend it out. Okay, and once again, smoothing it out with the blending brush, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, next I am going to take the MAC eyeshadow I like to watch, and I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to layer it on top of the green color I had in the center. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay. Next, I am going to take the flat brush, a small flat brush, and pick up that light color again from that MAC eyeshadow and line the bottom lash. With it. And then I'm gonna pick up another fluffy brush, a clean one, and I'm gonna pick up that same color and I'm gonna bring it into that crease as well. Because I want to brighten things up there as well so that it's not so dark from the other color. That looks good. Going to pick up the Natasha Denona palette again with a small liner brush and line the bottom of the lash with that dark color in the outer corner of the eye. And I think that color is emerald green. Yeah, emerald green, which is a beautiful, beautiful color. Okay. Retouching that outer corner just because I want it really to get dark. Okay. Dipping into the, I like to watch eyeshadow color again with my finger to layer it a little bit more on. Really like that color. I do have to say there's a lot of fallout with the glitter, by the way, so if that's not something you enjoy, just be aware of that. Okay. For my inner corner highlight, I am going to actually pick up another Urban Decay palette, and that's the glitter palette that they came out for during the holidays with. And I am going to use Acoustic, which is this corner color, as my inner corner highlight. Okay, so I'm going to pick up a small sponge brush, pick it up, and dab it in the inner corner of my eye. Okay. All right. Now I am going to go ahead and apply an eyeliner. And I'm using my Nano liner by Absolute New York. And I'm just gonna line my lash line. And I'm just gonna create a little wing. Just touching up that line. Okay. Sorry, I almost went off the camera at that time. Okay. Going to do the same thing to the other eye. And do you guys see how one one of my wings is not as high? Let me correct that so that both of my wings match each other instead of looking crazy. I feel like sometimes I have a harder time with my left side. It's easier for me to line up my right eye. I feel like I struggle more with my left eye. And I said this was gonna be a small wing, but I had to make it a little bit bigger because I wanted my eyes to match. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I really like this eyeliner because the fine point really makes it so that you can really work with it. Okay, and because we didn't have enough glitter, I am going to go on top of that black eyeliner and use a green glitter eyeliner because why not? Because one can never have enough glitter in one's life. Hope you're really feeling festive because that is what this look is all about. Okay, gonna do the same thing to the other eye and hope for the best because again I always struggle with my left eye when it comes to lining it. I don't know if anyone else has that problem, but I most certainly do. All right, now I'm just gonna curl my lashes and put on some mascara. And I should have waited a little bit longer for that glitter to dry up, because it did move into some of the eyeshadow, but I'll fix it right up. And let me just reapply a little bit of it back in, because it did move when I curl the lashes. All right, let me go ahead and put on my mascara. I am going to use my Mega Length mascara by Wet n Wild in my bottom lashes and to line the top lashes as well. And then I will use a different mascara on top of this as well. I like this one for my bottom lashes because the barrel is not thick, and so it's easier to control where the mascara goes. Doing the same thing to the other eye. I'm gonna pick up my Scandal Eyes by Rimmel and apply it over the mascara that was already there, just on my top lashes though. The barrel in this thing, or the brush in this thing, is ginormous, so I don't like it that much, but it does help with volume, I guess. Not my favorite though. Okay guys, this is the completed eye look. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the description down below, or let me know in the comments down below. I don't know what is happening. My brain is not functioning. I can't talk. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below if you like this eyeshadow look. Let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, I like it. I think it's festive. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoy videos like this, please be sure to subscribe.